one has ever properly explained why the so-called festive period prompts otherwise well-balanced individuals to take complete leave of their sanity for a couple of weeks, but the home mascots, who I am told are called Sammy the Tammy and Super Squirrel, didn't put Hearts off, as Gilles Rousset demonstrated early on with a great save. An injury to Neil McCann gave fans hero Jose Kitongo his first start for Hearts, and he didn't take long to display what are probably not known in Angola as Tanner ball skills, before providing a perfect cross for Jim Hamilton to score with a superb header. Scoring with a header against Dunfermline of all teams is particularly sweet, of course, and both Jose and Hammy were entitled to be a bit chuffed. However, for the second week in a row, Hearts gave away a needless penalty when that most Scottish of strikers, Andy Smith, was bundled over by Paul Ritchie. David Bingham equalised. Hearts, whose bubble of course burst last week if you believe the press, were now supposed to collapse, but they simply upped the tempo, and Hamilton was only denied by a fine save from Ian Westwater. However, Westwater will be less proud of his next contribution, although after his breathtaking performance against Hearts in the Coca-Cola Cup tie earlier this season, perhaps this was a break Jim Jeffries' side were due. Steve Fulton nearly added to Hearts' tally direct from a corner before Stefano Salvatore, who has been a Hearts player for 16 months, finally scored his first goal for the club, which would have to be described as a peach. He seemed quite pleased as well. Stefano tried his luck again at the start of the second half, but one goal was to be his limit for the day. In truth, the second period was disappointing after the excitement of the first half. Dunfermline had Andy Smith sent off for a second bookable offence after a foul on Paul Ritchie, and Hearts took their proverbial foot off the gas. Jim Hamilton nearly made it 4 near the end, but by that stage everyone in the ground was just desperate to get home and out of the cold, and 3 will do nicely.